Row Podcast.
Hello, hello. Happy
Hi.
weekend.
Weekend is here.
Everyone.
Let's fucking party.
How you doing?
Yeah,
Um,
party time.
yeah. It's that time of the fucking week again. Can you
Yeah,
actually believe it? Like, it's kind of mad. Like, I remember it was... What's funny, we ordered Fraser's new mixer. I like how it's like, I like kind of insinuate an idea the previous week, and then by the next week
and
it's
then it
done.
happens.
It's like, oh yeah, we're maybe gonna get a new mic sorted for next week, but not totally sure. And then next thing you know, it's like the
New mic.
weekend's here again, and you've got a new mic, and then I'm like, all we need to do is get rid of that shitty mixer. And then before you know it, the days came again, and you get the mixer on the day.
But I mean, let's just take a little minute here and like appreciate how good the quality is, because yeah,
It was basically with the old mixer, it was, since it was an old analog one, it was just getting a lot of, I think the preamps were kind of bad in it. That old mixer took a fair beating. Let's say to say the least, because it was did that not used
That
to
was
spend the
the,
majority of its time outside, like in the
It did,
freezing
yeah.
cold and
It
stuff?
actually did. Yeah,
So you know that,
right, because we just got to the point where we just left it plugged in with a microphone and everything left outside.
yeah. So we just kind of gave up with it, and that probably kind of wasn't very good for the mic, the mixer. So we finally replaced it with the Behringer UM2, and I have to say, for the price, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Like if you're looking for a kind of, well, if you're wanting to do podcasts on the cheap or fucking cheap audio recording, like vocals and shit, is pretty decent.
Like we've only just kind of, this is our first test, right? We're actually I feel like this episode might have teething problems, but I'm not 100% sure. Strictly because not only is Fraser using a new mixer, but we've switched from trying to stream everything through Discord to using a new service. We're using OBS Ninja now. So the concept of
That's why my box is smaller.
yeah. The concept of it's super cool though. So basically, you have like a room set up, and everyone can join that room. So that the reason I wanted to make the switch to this and do like this test run is because this will make it a lot easier for if we want to get people on, like if anyone would actually be up for joining. Effectively, you just have like a room set up. You send people the invite link and they join up, and then they share their mic and their video, and then you
You
just
don't have to sign up to anything either.
yeah, it's completely like you just literally type the password that we would provide, and then accept it to see your mic and video, and then that's literally it. And I just drop you in OBS as a browser source, and then we're good to go. And so far,
So,
it
yeah.
seems to be working okay. I feel like the video quality, like the camera quality, is probably a little bit like not as good, but let's face it, when it gets output to Twitch anyway, it's not the end of the world. So I think it's going to be a pretty good move,
Yeah,
hopefully anyway.
fingers crossed.
And then so not to like say that it's going to happen, but now all we need to do is upgrade your webcam.
Next week.
Imagine. Well, I do get paid on Friday, so technically, you know, I don't know, something like the Logitech C922 would probably be, or the C920, one of the two would probably be absolutely fine for you.
And then you see my beautiful face in HD.
The C920 right now is only £79.
Wait, I'm already in HD, ain't I?
You're in 720p though.
720.
Ooh, gross. Imagine being in 720p in 2021.
God.
Oh yeah, look, you can even get the C922 with a little handy dandy stand for £72.
Ooh.
So you'd actually put it on a tripod. I need to get one of those for my webcam actually. I hate having a webcam on your monitor. I hate it. like it doesn't cover any like it's not going over the top bezel or anything. Like so it's not taking up any screen space, but it's just so annoying having a fucking webcam on your monitor. Because if you nudge the monitor in the slightest, your webcam's off. Like, it's so annoying.
I actually prefer the ones that are on the monitors.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, it kind of. I don't know whether it's from using a laptop and stuff and just having it like right there.
Yeah, I guess. But like, I want one of them gooseneck things. You know, the really flexible tubing ones where you can like, you can just grab the webcam and you can like twist it and you could have like loops in it and everything if you wanted it to be like a bit shorter.
Yeah.
Like, I've been watching one of those on Amazon for fucking ages and it's like 20 quid right now, but I don't actually have 20 quid until I get paid. I spent all my money on the stuff for that keyboard this month, so but that's the reason I done that is so that it's out of sight, out of mind. So like now going forward, I don't have to worry about buying anything. I've got the keycaps, I've got the switches due to come in June, and then obviously the board whenever that comes. Like it's all ordered. It's just a case of waiting 2 months and I'll have it all.
And putting it together. And then you can go clackety clack.
Which will be super. It'll be good because it's all hot swap. So literally, the switches just press into the PCB, and then the keycaps go on top of the switches. It's as easy as that.
Speaking about going forward, before we go any further forward, I want to mention our giveaway that we're going to be having.
Fraser loves a giveaway.
I love giveaways.
I think every single thing we've ever done has involved some sort of giveaway. Like
you have to give stuff away.
Back in the old 2-player podcast days as well. He'd always be like, "I'm giving away this."
God, yeah.
Remember he tried to give away that what was it? It was some kind of PS2 game, Shenmue or something.
Project Zero. Or was it Shem?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't think you'd give away Project Zero. That was my game. Project Zero was mine. What do you mean? I'm sure it was Shenmue, some kind of fucking really shit game. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna give this away.
No, it was. I'm pretty sure I played that and it was actually all right.
I'm positive that was the one game that you were like, yeah, let's give this away. And I was just like, I mean, if you want.
Stay tuned later and we'll give you more information on our giveaway. It's actually awesome this time, innit? Like it's not the Logic fucking corded desk phone. I mean that's still on a rollover, so if you want to win that,
yeah, that's still an
watch
option.
episode 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll give more details on it. Like this is a prize that you're not going to want to miss. Like it's yeah, really
pretty
good.
Cool. Yeah, you know, it's
worth a bit of money as well.
Yeah, never mind. I don't want to disclose any more information because it'll ruin it. But if it's it is what you showed me. So yeah, I'd say it's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll mention that later in the podcast if we remember.
if you remember.
If not, we'll just launch it at the start of next week's episode.
Yeah.
Tell you what it is.
Aye. So what's been going on this week?
Well, what has been going on this week? I had loads of stuff to talk about, and then like half an hour before we were due to come on, it just left.
Always happens. That was why I kind of holy shit. My friend has just got like a pretty insanely sick tattoo. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well.
Oh wow. That's cool as fuck.
It's like the Terminator and fucking Jason. That's fucking so sick. Wow. Let me just message him and say. That was so nice.
Where'd you get that done?
I honestly don't know. He lives away down south. Like he lives fucking like you're talking. Let me bring the map up real quick. He lives
in the South Pole.
Pagington.
Pagington.
I think that's what
Ah.
that's how you pronounce it. He's very like, I'm not gonna show exactly where he is on the map, but like he's pretty much as nearly as far south west as you can be. Like he's very close to being like right down there. He's fucking far.
Wow.
Does it tell me actually how far away I am from him?
Close to like Land's End and stuff.
He's 514 kilometers away from where
Wow.
where I am right now.
Ooh yeah.
So, yeah, the reason I opened Snapchat was because I wanted to post on Snapchat that we were live, but I didn't realize that you'd posted that. So, say, well, don't say anything, just make a funny face. Hang on, I'm gonna do it. I love doing boomerangs, man, because I'm a fucking boomer. Let me see. How do
What the fuck is a boomerang?
a boomerang is like an
What the
animated.
fuck is a Sonic?
Hang on, how the fuck do I do this again? Ah, here we go, boomerang. So just make a funny face. Hang on. Oh my fucking god. That's epic. Alright. I was gonna say we have one viewer, but it's you. Oh shit, I accidentally put it on my story. I meant to save it. Oh no. Oh god, I need to delete it quick. Delete. Fuck, I meant to save it so that I could upload it to Snapchat, and I'm just like, there's just a video of you going on my Snapchat story. My fucking Instagram story. I don't even use Instagram either. People just be like, what the fuck? He's not dead? How the... Man, I hate being this... Like, I feel like I'm so out of touch with technology.
I'm out of touch.
I'm out of touch.
Copyright.
Alright. People are probably going to eventually just delete me off fucking Snapchat, because this is all I use Snapchat for. Just every Saturday I'll just post that we're live. That's it. Oh, I was about to link my Twitch. Bro, I've had like one sip of Strongbone and apparently I'm fucking
Bash.
steaming.
All's old.
Right. Post. Story. Done. Don't save. Cool.
So yeah, what has been happening this week? I feel there was some quite good stuff. I made KFC last night for tea.
Nice. I don't know what I'm actually gonna have for tea tonight.
I've got steak.
Steak. I need to
Nice sirloin.
I need to actually look and see what's available to make, because I don't want to like make anything too big, because like, well, my other option is I could just wait until Sam gets home and then we could just make like a, because I always feel bad when I eat and then Sam gets back and then she's got to eat as well, like she's got to make something too. It's just easier for us to like both eat together, because like basically everything that we have like in the freezer and shit is for 2 people, so it's just like it's easier for like just in general.
Syncing it up like The Sims.
Yes, like yeah, exactly. Exactly like that. I wonder if Sido got his nah, he wouldn't have got it yet. I don't think it's open yet to like everywhere else apart from America, the Spotify thing. He hasn't mentioned it anyway, so I'm pretty sure he probably hasn't got it yet.
Yeah.
which kind of
Hi,
sucks.
wait, was that 2 episodes ago, or
That was last week.
was it last week?
I'm assuming that the reason that we probably don't really have anyone in is because the weather's so fucking good,
Yeah.
which is
The
understandable.
weather outside is fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
Although most of the people that we had in last week didn't like going outside.
that's true. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the light. Jesus Christ.
Vampiro.
17 degrees as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny though because I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna end the episode up so that I can go take a walk. Didn't take a walk. I'm pretty sure I don't recall taking a walk. I think I was just so tired. I think we went and had like dinner and then I fucking slept.
Yeah.
But the plan for tonight is I'm gonna be playing Valheim again, so that should be fun. Oh my god, what have I done?
Oh, you're blue.
Blue, dabba dee dabba die. I need to fix that.
Yeah. So how did you feel like not streaming this morning?
Fine.
Or did you stream anyways?
No, wait, hang on. I need to fix this fucking. What have I done to this color temperature and shit? That looks really bad. I mean, it probably is more
You look
true.
like you're.
It's probably more true to like. Ah, there we go. There we go. I think that's fixed it. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
you
not.
look like you were. No, you still look. You know, like in movies when they want you to make it, when they want to make you feel cold, they put that kind of blue
Yeah.
tinge over the thing.
I
That's
don't
what it
know.
looks like.
I don't know what caused that. That was weird.
You must have entered the ice zone.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, now you're white, and now you're.
Fuck. You know what's really cool though about this this software is you can actually do like a digital effect, so you can like blur your background. I think I've disappeared for a second. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Ah, cool.
How cool's that?
Wow.
But I froze on the stream. So yeah, let's take that back off.
Does it have a green screen option?
It does. It actually does. Look. You can do virtual background, or you can do digital green screen. Look. But again, it just makes me freeze. Oh no, it's just really really delayed. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
God, budget movie making.
I just don't know what's happened with the color. It's weird. God knows. Anyway, I'll just leave it as is. It's fine. It doesn't look too bad. But yeah. What were we talking about?
Oh shit. I really can't remember.
I know we were mentioning what I was planning on doing after
Walking?
we finish. No, I was going to be playing Valheim after we finish. No, you asked what it was like not streaming this morning.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't really know.
Do you feel more energetic, or do you
No.
feel tired?
Well,
No.
like I didn't sleep again last night until like 2 a.m, which was really stupid. I need to stop doing that. Because it kind of fucks, like, I know it's Friday and I've got like 2 days to recover technically, but when I sleep so late, it just fucks my body clock up for the remainder of the weekend. So it comes to like 2 a.m. the next day and I'm still not tired, and I'm like, well, what's the point? I need to start like just getting into a routine of going to bed at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
So I went to bed at 2 and then I woke up this morning at like 10 and I phoned and got my car insurance renewal sorted, which is fucking great. Basically I phoned last night and it wasn't them that fucked it up, it was kind of my fault. But when I was doing the renewal, it was so funny, it's so weird like how this works, right? You know how normally when you get a renewal quote and you like go on the comparison sites,
Yeah.
you put in your details and then they quote you like £300 less than what the company that you're currently with give you, like quote you.
Yep.
Well, like I'd done that and I got quoted like £300 from, or like £320 from somewhere. And my current insurer that I'm with right now, in the renewal thing, they were like, oh, it'll be like £5 more for the year to renew
Yeah.
with us. And I was like, what the fuck? So I phoned them and I was like, look, I'm just wondering if there's anything you can do with the price, because I got quoted from somewhere else, like substantially cheaper. And they were like, right, we'll see what we can do. And they actually got pretty much like matched it.
Wow.
They managed to knock off like 200 quid. I was like, what? Like, why would you offer me to renew at such a high price then? Like, I'm
like
assuming they just do it just in case people will just can't be arsed getting in touch with them or whatever, or like finding
Yeah, I
the
mean,
competitors.
It's not just insurance companies that do that. Like mobile contracts, internet
Yeah,
contracts, they all do it.
yeah.
When the contract runs up, they can charge whatever the fuck they want,
So I'm assuming
unless you renew it.
that's what the thing was. But basically, what they messed up on is my current plan had like motor legal insurance and breakdown cover, like from home as well as roadside. And the woman on the phone was just like, do you still want to keep your breakdown cover? And I was like, yes. But she didn't specify like whether I wanted it at home or not. She literally just asked, do you want to keep your breakdown cover? And I just said yes. And then she was like, do you want to take the motor legal protection off? I was like, yeah, because I don't really need it.
Yeah.
And then I also knocked my mileage down by like 1,000, because 5,000's enough for me for the year. And then they like I got the email confirmation and stuff through, and I noticed that it said that I just had like roadside cover and not at home. So I phoned them back last night and I was like, oh look, I think there's been a mistake, like a misunderstanding. So they're like, oh, we'll request a supervisor to listen back to the call. And I was like, what the fuck, why? Like, it was a mistake. Like, I'm not trying to get someone fucking sacked or something here. So they asked me to call back today, so I did. And they were like, oh yeah, the outcome of the call was that it wasn't actually like the agent error or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, no, I never ever said that it was the agent's fault. Like, it was just an misunderstanding. I spent like half an hour on the phone to this guy who was from Glasgow, and he was like, oh, he hit me with the usual fucking, oh, you've got the name of a famous person, all that stuff. And I was like, aye. And he was like, oh, Dumfries, I love there. not I live there, but I love going. Like, he said he used to bring his son down here and stuff. It was fucking awesome. Like, it was a half an hour long conversation of just talking a load of shit. But he actually managed to fix it and get me the cover, and then also add on the motor legal protection, and it actually it reduced what the cost was going to be by adding that on somehow. So I actually am saving like £20 a month on my car insurance.
Nice.
Which is really, really good. So
That's the thing, like, things can't get resolved unless you actually speak to them.
Yeah.
And I know there is a lot of people that can't be asked dealing with like customers in that job, you know what I mean, that are just gonna wash their hands of stuff. But like, it's the same with me recently. All the kind of things that I've been getting in touch with have been absolutely fucking fantastic.
Oh yeah. Like, I can't,
except from Simply Business.
I can't fault them. Like, that was why I was like just so happy to stick with them, because the fact that I even said this to the woman last night. I was like, the fact that you've matched and got even remotely close to who the other, like, on the comparison site, the other competitor was offering. I was like, the fact that you even managed to get remotely close, like, that's never happened to me before. So that's like enough for me to just stay, because obviously if I moved, I'd have to pay this month's insurance, and then I'd also have to put the deposit down for the other insurer, so I'd actually kind of be out of pocket. Whereas what's going to happen is next month this is just going to roll over to the new insurance with the existing company, and it'll just be like the payments will just drop from then on. And they were just phenomenal. Like, the customer service was like really good. Like, I had no complaints about it or anything. So
I was thinking for my business insurance earlier today as well, and I went on Trustpilot for Simply Business, and some of the negative reviews were pretty much exactly the same as what I was going through. Like, when it came to COVID, they were basically saying you still had to pay the premiums even though you're closed and all this kind of stuff. They wouldn't let you have a payment holiday. And stuff like that. There was also something else that happened. But that was it. I went on an actual independent insurance fucking site that weren't on comparison sites, and I can get what I'm getting now plus extra for like £300 not 300%, fucking like 3 times cheaper than what I'm paying now.
It's crazy. Like that must just be how they expect to catch people out. They just must expect nobody to be bothered to go on and actually like do the comparisons and stuff, which is just insane. Like in this day, like so much stuff like money saving expert and stuff exists where you just have to go on, fill out the exact same details that you would put into these insurance companies anyway, and they'll just list every single thing. It's like the fact that they actually still think that nobody's going to do that is just actually kind of crazy. Like really is. But it, like let me see. So next all I really need to do is sort my Sky package. The 18th of May, that's due, and then I'll be saving a fuckload of money.
You get them tell just be like, I want it for free.
Imagine
all your packages.
I know
everything that you offer just for nothing. Thank you.
No, like we literally, like you had like a sock over your microphone for a second. It looked more like a sock than the actual filter. But no, we're just straight up cancelling Sky TV. Just don't need it.
No.
We have
AIDS.
yes. No, we have like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and YouTube built into the TV.
Huh.
So we don't even need the Sky TV box. Like we can literally send that back. If we wanted to, we could get like a Fire Stick or some shit, or like an Apple TV or whatever in the future. But like we've actually not. I don't think we've had the Sky box turned on for like a month now. We've just been like going downstairs and then because what the default that would happen would be is we would go downstairs to eat dinner, and then we would turn the Skybox on and load up YouTube. Whereas now all we do is we flick the TV on and load up YouTube on that. So we don't need the Skybox at all. It's just pointless for us. So that'll also be 50 quid a month we'll be saving on that.
Wow.
So
Jesus.
Yeah, we only need the broadband. That's all we need. But the good thing is,
crazy, isn't it?
The good thing is with cancelling that though, is effectively if anything comes around with being able to like get better broadband, which well, I mean they're meant to be doing it by 2024 or something. They're wanting to roll out like fiber to the premises to like a big majority of Dumfries by 2024. So when that comes around, we can just upgrade onto that, and the amount of money that we'll be saving from the fucking TV package, we'll basically pay that off. So, well, not pay it off, but like it'll effectively be probably paying about the same as what we're paying with TV for like fucking super fast broadband.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Broadband, fiber to the house.
Yeah.
In this area.
Definitely. It's not coming it's not coming anywhere else though. It's just Dumfries.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So maybe you'll see it by like 2060 or something like that.
Maybe turn of the century.
To be fair though, there is a company going around called GoFiber.co.uk. They're actually working in Annan right now, bringing fiber to the premises. Yeah. And they said that Dumfries was actually next on their list, which was kind of making me think twice about like renewing a broadband package, because like if they have it like reasonably soon, like I said to them the date that my package is due to end, but they do like you can get like I'd say the most reasonable package that they do is 500 megabits per second down and 50 megabits per second up for 50 quid a month. Or there's also the fastest they do is a gigabit down, 200 megabits up, but it's £118 a month. But
wow.
But they independently like fit all the stuff, like run all the cable into your house and shit, and it's free installation too because it's all like government grant and stuff. Yeah. The only issue I would have with moving with them is obviously it's not like a big name, you know. So who knows what, because they only kind of recently started, I believe. I think it was like the end of last year, towards the end of last year they started.
Wow, so they're really not like they're really new.
So it's kind of like, would you really want to like give up like Sky customer service? I've never had any faults with. Like whenever we've had issues, they've got an engineer booked and had the shit sorted and everything for us.
So that
like,
would actually be a big fucking gamble.
yeah,
Giving up that kind of safety net of like Sky's. I mean, Sky's been around for fucking what?
a long
25
time,
years or something.
a long time, yeah.
And they're a couple of months, but at the same time, that might make them better. You know what I mean? Because they're so small and starting up,
Yeah, it means
they're
that,
having to put more
yeah,
dedication into customer care.
exactly. So you know, it is one of those gambles. It was the same situation as when I applied for like a job. I won't name any companies or anything, but like when I'd applied for a job and stuff, they had only started. I had my interview in like the January of the January of one year, and they'd only actually started as a company in the previous September. And like I'd went for the interview and stuff, and they offered me it and everything. And I had to think like really carefully about it because I was like, well, what if like worst case scenario happened and I'm left like up shit's creek really. But they're actually still going. They're still going strong. I'm pretty sure they've been like doing a lot of really good work through lockdown and stuff. So it's good to see like small. The thing is, with that kind of situation, it's obviously like it's kind of normal to be like to think worst case scenario. Like obviously it's you don't want it to happen to like a local business or whatever, but like, you know, when you've got bills to pay and shit, you kind of need to be like, well, fuck, if anything goes wrong, then
that's one of the reasons why like whenever I'm kind of like talking to people about being self-employed and stuff, and they're like, oh, I'm really kind of thinking about, I'm like, whatever you do, if you're wanting to become self-employed to change your career path, don't quit your job.
Yeah.
Stick at your normal job and work on your thing until it gets to the point where you can afford to sack the job, because although there is some help out there for you, there's not a lot. So like, yeah, make sure you're fucking, you always have to, no matter what situation you're in, you always have to make sure that you're going to be able to keep going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before taking a big risks.
Yeah.
Unless you can afford to.
I'd love to do like PC building and stuff as like a self-employed job, but the issue with around here is since it's such a small place, there's been a couple of kind of bigger names that have been doing it for a little while, like PC support and stuff. So because it's such a small place, people have kind of just defaulted to just automatically going to them, like messaging them on Facebook or whatever, or like getting in touch with them when anything goes wrong. So it's kind of hard to like try and get your name out there when like people are just going to scroll past it because they'll see, oh, PC repairs or PC building, oh, I already know someone that does that, you know. It's it's kind of tough.
9 times out of 10 they're just like, I can just nip to Curry's or you know, Curry's PC World and just pick you up for there, and
exactly.
But then they're not understanding the full beauty and fucking awesomeness of just building your own, because you can get better specs or custom specs to their own fucking, you know what I mean, what they're needing.
You know what's actually kind of sad now though? Remember the days of building a PC actually being substantially cheaper than buying a pre-built?
Yeah.
It's actually not really like that anymore.
No.
And that's
mainly down to fucking cryptocurrency miners.
Well, because it's not even that. It was like before COVID and everything. Like there was a lot of times where people would ask me about PCs and stuff, and I'd always be like, right, well, if you like tell me what you want or whatever, what you've been looking at, I can like price up what it would be to just build it. Like, and it would honestly be not that much off. Like you'd be looking at, a lot of the times companies would maybe charge like between 20 and 50 quid for built, like basically on top of the part. So like when I priced it up, it would be like 20 or 50 quid cheaper, but obviously they would just whack that on somewhere for like the building charge. It's like effectively like that's kind of like the price I would charge to build one for someone, unless it's like, you know what I mean. So they really aren't more expensive anymore. Like it actually is easier for people. Obviously the only difference is if I was to build one for someone, like I remember Alex when he ordered his and stuff, he got all of his parts and I built it the same day, and it was like literally up and running, ready for him to start using that day. Whereas obviously if you buy it from a site, unless it's actually pre-built so that it's like ready to ship out to you, you'll have to wait. Like there's some places that make you wait ridiculous times, like 2 weeks or something.
Holy shit.
Until they actually have it built, and then you've got to wait for it to get shipped to.
Funnily enough, you mentioned that because that was actually what I was going to say to you. You could do that kind of thing and like have a website and just people come, they order on the website, you get the parts sent to you, you build it and then ship it off to them. So you're not restricted to this area.
I mean, I could, but then again, it's also the whole thing of getting my name out. Like, why would someone from like Glasgow get in touch with me when there's plenty of places in Glasgow, you know?
Because you have to sell yourself.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think
sell your soul.
a lot of people would rather like go and speak to the person face to face, you know?
I don't. Well, yeah. Although I don't know.
I'd be more like that rather than being like, oh yeah, here's all of my, well, not all my details, but like, we're like, all this stuff is going to arrive at your house. I totally trust you, man I have never met. You know what I mean?
I mean, but people do that with like businesses, and you know.
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
So
it's a very niche thing. Like, people know who they want to go to. Yes, become ginger. Sell your soul. Good evening, Stefan. How are you? I was actually talking about this to Waze earlier on. We were having a conversation. He was saying that with his uni for his like graduation thing, he went to Edinburgh, and I think he said he was there for either I can't remember if it was a week or just a weekend. And he actually said that him and his friend were doing, or him and a group of friends were doing like a counter thing to how many ginger people they saw in Edinburgh. And he actually said that the number was about 900.
Holy shit.
I'm pretty sure it was in a weekend. 900. And he googled it, and it's like 15% of the Scottish population or something is ginger.
And they all live in Edinburgh.
Apparently.
Holy shit.
Oh god.
Maybe that's just where they took the survey.
Maybe. Yeah, fuck, 15% of all Scottish population. Well, to be fair, the first place that people tend to think of when you say Scotland is Edinburgh, Glasgow. Like, nobody's like...
Edinburgh is the capital.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's true, but nobody's like, oh, I can't wait to go to Scotland and visit fucking Dumfries. No one's ever heard of it. Edinburgh equals hell. Absolutely, Edinburgh equals hell.
And hills.
True. No, Edinburgh's nice though. Edinburgh as a place itself is...
Edinburgh is a place, yeah.
No, I said Edinburgh as a place.
Oh, as a place. I thought you said is a place.
Edinburgh is a place that exists in Scotland. No, but as a place, it's like, it's really nice. Like, I think
it is nice. Have you been to the Christmas market?
No, I don't think I have. Part of me feels like I've been to Edinburgh around that kind of time, but I don't think I ever actually like went to the market. Like, no, I don't think I have. No, I really don't think I have. I think I'm making shit up.
I think it's definitely like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. But once you've been once, and it's nice. Everyone's got a kind of like nice kind of Christmassy kind of vibe about them.
Yeah.
But it's like I think Mum went a few times, and she was like, the second time I went, it just seemed like a normal fucking Christmas fair, like at the scale.
Yeah. Scotland is beautiful, but the people, meh.
Yeah, don't trust them.
Oh my god, there's
Although,
nice cream van.
Holy shit.
Where the fuck?
We're not the English, so it's fine.
Hang on, let me look. There's a nice cream van somewhere.
Is it pink?
Hang on.
He can't hear me. He's gone on the fucking ice cream van on. Jeez.
It actually is.
Get me a 99.
It's,
It's not even a
it's-
fucking
it-
99
it's
anymore, is
it's
it? It's like 120.
It's parked up. It's parked up like the street opposite, and it is actually rainbow colored with a pink roof. So there is pink. There's pink there.
Fucking oh, what's his name's gonna come out
I actually have Fabs
of it?
as well. You know, the little ice lollies.
Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth's coming to
Oh,
fucking
God.
get you. That's
Imagine Twisted Metal, man. Oh, those were the fucking days. Remember
Name any
Carmageddon?
game that kicks ass on PS1, PS2, and was it on PS3 or some shit? The fucking advert with the taxi drivers, and then fucking chucks a cigar and lights up his head. He's like, fucking yeah. That was like one of the most kick-ass fucking commercials of its time.
Do you remember
sure.
Carmageddon?
Carmageddon.
You just used to run everyone over. That was the point of the game. Just kill as many people as you can. Sido, that can be said for any country. That's true. Sido, did you get your Did you get the Spotify thing yet? Wait. In Carmageddon, the player races a vehicle against a number of other competitors controlled by the computer in various settings, including city, mine, and industrial areas. The player has a certain amount of time to complete each race, but more time may be gained by collecting bonuses, damaging the competitors' cars, or by running over pedestrians. Jesus Christ. It got banned.
Really?
It did. In many countries, including Germany and for a short time United Kingdom, the first release of the game was censored. It contained zombies with green blood or robots with black oil instead of people.
Yes, actually, I remember that.
Still only a US thing. In some countries, the game was banned
Carmageddon.
completely.
Like they need more games like them, because like they're fucking awesome games. You know, when you've had like a really shitty day at fucking work or something, you could go on and just like fucking blast the shit out of like everything. You know what I mean? It's kind of like GTA. What GTA is. When, well, I mean, quite a lot of people still play GTA Online. So like, yeah, you just go on and fucking let shit happen. Blow stuff up.
Oh,
Do the
man.
stuff that you'd probably like to do in real life, but you can't because you get arrested.
That's true. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I remembered that game, Carmageddon.
Remember Road Rash?
Yes, Road Rash Jailbreak. Can you get? I wonder if you can get that on PC.
What was it? Don't go peel that rabbit out my head. Oh, what was it you used to say?
Oh, I love that game. EA Redwood Shores it was made by. Game Boy Advance it was on. Because it was on PlayStation 1 we played it, wasn't it?
Yeah, aye.
Holy fuck.
And he used to whip people with a fucking bike chain.
The chain, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I want to get like a PlayStation emulator and fucking play that game. Yeah, this is the version we had, wasn't it? The classics.
Yeah.
Or was it this one? The full... I'm pretty sure
I
it was
think
the
we maybe
classics.
had both at one point.
God. Oh, man.
Because we'd have had the original when it first came out, and then we got the classics later on because, well, we were young and fucking careless and we left the discs out and shit.
Oh,
scratched.
man. That game. Fuck, it's so good. Remember like remember the really spazzy looking characters? The guy in the gimp suit.
Yeah.
They all kind of
Yeah,
wore
we
gimp
spent-
suits.
Fucking hours on that game.
And I wonder it's fucking awesome. Oh man, Road Rash. I actually really wish I fucking had like I just don't ever have cash. I would have ran out and actually got an ice cream. But I've got ice lollies, so it's fine.
It's still a US only thing.
Yeah.
Fucking
Hopefully.
USA.
Wait, what was it called? Spotify car thing. What a fucking great name. Ben and Jerry's in
Ben
the
and
freezer.
fucking Jerry.
Fuck
What
yes.
flavour?
That's the best flavor.
So, yeah, surprise Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's, man. I'm really sad that that Tesco stopped doing, what was it, Pigs in Mud, I think it was called. It was basically just fucking Rocky Road ice cream. Oh my god.
Wait. Don't trust the fucking ice cream if you didn't order it.
Mm.
So I was slipping some like roofies or some shit in there.
I wonder if the car thing will ever actually come to the UK. Spotify's planning to bring the car thing to the UK, and if so, when the cool bit.
Yeah, the roofie thing could still stand. You haven't been in any fights lately or anything.
Oh, I really want Ben and Jerry's now. I wonder if there's any deals on at Domino's or something.
Domino's is so fucking overpriced.
If you get good
It's
deals, you
ridiculous.
sometimes get pretty good deals.
Is there even such a thing? I would just say there would be like their good deals are just regular fucking deals.
Well, they do like 2 for Tuesdays and stuff.
2 pizzas for fucking like 20 quid.
Well, there's things like 50% off everything when you spend £100. £100 on £100 on pizza. Jesus.
And that wouldn't be hard to do. You could get like 2 pizzas and a fucking portion of onion rings or something, and that'd be it.
I mean, you're not wrong. 40% off everything when you spend £40. They done
I'm
a
pretty
thing.
sure I put my normal pizza order in that I'd get from like the local shop into Domino's, and it came to fucking like £50 or £60. I shit you not. And I spend usually I spend like £13.50.
You basically need to wait. Like throughout lockdown, they had like, you know, when they were doing that eat out to help out thing. I think from Monday through Wednesday they'd done it was like buy one pizza get one free. So that was like,
wouldn't be too bad.
oh no, it was just 50% off all pizzas.
Huh.
So that was fairly reasonable. And then they
So that's what I mean. So like 50% off their pizzas, that would just bring their pizzas down to regular pizza price.
yeah, and then they also do 2 for Tuesdays as well. So you just get, it's the same thing. It's like buy one get one free. Did we ever play the original PlayStation 1 Rayman?
I can't remember. We must have, because when you got Raven Rabbids, we were excited about it.
I had Raven Rabbids.
Yeah.
Did
on
I?
PlayStation 2. Yeah.
No, but Raven Rabbids was on the Wii, I think. Did I actually
You
have that?
definitely had a Rayman game, for sure.
Was it? Yeah, Raven
sure it
Rabbids.
was.
Oh no, Raven Rabbids was on the PS2 as well.
Yeah, it was definitely that.
Oh, I can't remember that. I think I would have had it on the Wii. God, remember the story of me getting the Wii? You remember how that
No.
happened? You
No.
don't?
No.
It was one weekend when we were going down to Dad's, and we were getting like dropped off and stuff, and then we stopped at an Asda, and by like just complete chance, like this was like when the Wii first launched, it was like fucking gold dust. It was so hard to get one, and I remember we went in. It was quite early in the morning, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And we went in, and we were just by chance, we were like, "Oh, do you have any Wii's in?" And they were like, "We're actually due to get a delivery, and I think we think today, at like a certain time." So I think we left because that was quite early.
Yeah.
We left, and then we went and had food somewhere, and then we went back, and just by chance, when we went and asked, they were like, "Oh, we think a delivery's maybe just came in." They went and checked, and they come back with a Wii. Like they just got the delivery of the Wii's in. And like that was the day I got one. Oh man, I'll never forget that day. That's all good, Waze. Don't worry, it's all good. I tend to just I meant to have it set up in my Discord so that it like puts in an announcements channel when I go live, but for some reason it's just not working. Which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, so we've just been rabbiting on about random stuff at the beginning.
Ever break something with a Wii remote?
Oh.
I never. Hang on, sorry, 2 secs. I never broke anything with the Wii bowling thing, but I remember they brought out
No.
them. What?
You didn't break anything with a Wii remote, but you broke something with a PlayStation remote, I think.
No, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. And I remember they brought out the Wii condom thing that you could fucking redeem from Nintendo, and they would ship them out to you, and it was just like a silicone cover that had like thick protective layers on the top right and left, so if you ever like flung the remote, it would bounce off the wall. And I ordered them even though I never needed them because I always wore the wrist strap. I was always sensible when I was weeing. I was always safe and sensible when I was weeing. Paid me £50 to come watch. Yeah, and you're probably going to spend that directly on Pokimane, let's face it.
Is she coming to join us yet?
Who, Pokimane?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Waze is in close contact with her though, so maybe one day. I've heard a lot of stories of people breaking TVs and stuff. I think Sam told me her dad broke a TV once, I think, playing Wii bowling, or was it Wii tennis? It was one of the two, but yeah, her dad broke a TV. Just kind of funny. Yeah, I don't understand why. I'm assuming that I maybe just can't put announcements from, let me see. What does Ramon use for his announcements?
Can you imagine what it's going to be like when we get to the day and age where virtual reality is mobile, like portable? Like, I know you can do it with your phone and stuff, but I mean in like long fucking, so you could charge it up overnight and then go out and spend a whole day like on one big fucking world where it interacts with the world that you're in and shit.
I mean, you're basically talking about Pokemon Go here.
Well, yeah, but it would be next kind of level. It would actually be, instead of just looking at an artificial map, you would actually have like glasses on or something. You could, it would kind of interact with your world as well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Apparently, Apple are meant to be bringing out like virtual reality stuff. Why is this being really annoying? Sorry, give me a sec.
Kind of like Ready Player One, kind of.
That would be kind of cool.
Or like you could control actual people and shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, this just doesn't want to work. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to set up a bot for like posting when I go live in my Discord, but it's just broken. Like, they were showing up like earlier on today, but now, oh, there they are, but they're just not posting. Epic. All right, anyway, let me go back to, where are we? Chat, here we go.
Hey
Susan, how are you? And I've just noticed it's double posted to like us on Facebook and check out our YouTube channel. That's fine, fuck it. We don't really use Facebook anyway. I could probably turn that thing off. The only thing I use Facebook for is to I don't post when we go live or anything on Facebook. I just use that for sharing when our episodes go live.
Yeah.
But if you're doing the right thing and actually following us on Spotify or whatever, you'll know anyway. But yeah, we upload all of our episodes on YouTube as well.
So you can rewatch this.
Yeah. I always like, as soon as we hop off with the stream, I like immediately edit everything so that it's all like rendered out and uploaded the same night too. So within like 2 hours of the episode finishing on stream, it'll pretty much be up so that you can listen to it again if you want, if you missed anything. Probably now would be
Speaking of things that might have been missed.
Yeah, I know. I knew this was coming. Go ahead.
Well, it's this time, folks. I have a very fucking special way to do. This time, speaking of which, we didn't actually discuss what we were going to do for the giveaway. Or how we're going to give it away. But anyways.
Well, we have the Discord
we'll
server.
Talk about that. Yeah.
So if you wanted to do it, then I guess you could just join the Discord server. I could probably change the Streamlabs message for the Facebook to just be join Discord. We do have, I'm pretty sure the Discord link is actually in our not in our about section, or is it? I can't remember. Discord link is somewhere. It is somewhere. There is definitely a link for our Discord somewhere. Right. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so this is like,
Oh my god,
If
what's
I saw
happening to your
this-
camera? Fucking hell. Oh, that's better.
my camera.
It went really pixelated and rainbow.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I saw this as a giveaway, I would definitely take part in it. This is something I would personally want, and it's something that I personally want because I got one for myself too. So yeah, we're giving away a signed copy of Bruce Dickinson's autobiography. It's the black, whatchamacallit, the black fucking, you know what I mean, page edition, and there's his signature. I got it personally signed by him in person. So yeah, we're giving it away, and to give it away, all you have to do is, Danny.
What do you mean, me? It's you that's organizing the giveaway. Wing it, just wing it. That's what I do.
What can we do? What register on OnlyFans? I don't know. What do we? Giveaways
Well-
are usually like and share, innit?
Yeah, I mean, I could make a Two Bro podcast text channel called Giveaway entry, and then I could make it so that nobody can actually type in there, but they can only react to a message, and then you could just type the message out being like, oh, you could type the message out being like, react to this message to enter the giveaway. If that sounds good, I don't know.
So wait, I type what? Where do I type it?
Hang on, I'm just sorting the channel. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, to be honest, a lot of people don't really have or use Facebook.
Yeah,
So it's
I don't
kind
use
of
Facebook.
me neither.
So yeah, what kind of way could we do? We don't have to do it on Facebook.
Discord. A lot of people have Discord.
Yeah.
I've made the channel, so all you would have to do is just put the thing, and then just be like, to enter this, react to this message. Because I've
On
added
Discord.
Yeah, I've added so that like permissions. I'll add so that we can do like absolutely everything on the channel.
A wild Frostaman 420 appeared.
Yeah. There we go. So we can do everything on the channel, but people that are viewing it can only react to messages. They can't like type anything in there. So it means that, like, obviously for anything you want to put in,
but hey folks,
maybe just do it when we're not we're not streaming, so we can actually focus on the episode. That might be a good idea.
I was gonna ask people's opinions on what I could put on the as the actual giveaway post.
I guess you could do that.
Yeah. So what see, this is why I was like, you should do it, because I don't actually know how the giveaways on Discord work. Do they just share that post, or do they?
No, you just add a reaction to it.
Okay.
So, like, you know how it says a wild Frostaman 420 appeared?
Yeah.
If you look at it now, I've added a reaction to it. It's just like a little emote that shows up underneath it. So they just need to click that.
Okay, cool.
And then, see that? So you can add to that.
Huh.
But then you can also click more and then reactions, and you can just see the username of everyone who's reacted to it. And obviously everyone that's reacted to it will be in Discord, so that's another way that you can that's a way that you can actually like get in touch with the person as well, because you can just right click on them in the Discord and then hit mention
And
or
to their friends and stuff that
Alex
they see
is
it as
here.
well.
Alex is here.
Alex,
Hello.
you're just in time for the fucking awesome giveaway.
Hello, gents.
The signed Bruce Dickinson fucking autobiography. Look, it's definitely signed. So yeah, all you have to do is I'll put stuff on Discord after we finish streaming, and you just have to react to it.
Right, I'll tell you what.
To-
Edit invite link, expire never, no limit, generate, copy. There's the Discord link if you want to join it. It's entirely up to you. I think I said this last episode that like I know what it's like being in like 300 Discord servers and it's fucking a bit of a pain in the ass, but Alex is here already. Alex wants to win that fucking giveaway.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've got a copy for myself. It's the black fucking. It's not the spine. That's the spine. What's that called? The fucking pages, like the edges are the black ones. Yeah.
It'd be funny if it
is in
wasn't.
English.
It'd be funny if it wasn't.
Yeah. It was.
That's the reason why you're
there
giving
was-
it away, because you just got it and you're like, ah, shit.
Yeah. Although you could give it as a gift, or I'm pretty sure they're going for about 90 quid.
Ooh,
That's used as well.
wow. So wait, you're
This is brand
actually.
spanking new.
So
it's
you're
never
basically
been
being
read.
like, right, we're gonna give it away to someone so that you can just basically make profit. It's all good.
Well, I mean,
Fucking hell, can I enter
once
the-
you win it, it's cool.
Can I enter the giveaway?
Once you
am
win
I
it, it's
exempt?
don't
Am I exempt because I'm like a member of the podcast?
yeah, unfortunately.
Shit.
So
God damn
yeah,
it.
there's a bit of a kind of story behind it as well. We went down to Liverpool. We left here at about 6 or something in the morning, so we could get there as early as possible. The signing didn't actually start until 6, but so we basically spent the whole day standing outside of Waterstones in Liverpool, waiting for Bruce to show up and start signing the books. So like, we get our place in queue, and my cousin's girlfriend, she stood there while we went in to get the books, and we picked them up, and they were price marked at £20 on the thing, but there had been a post made like earlier on during the day to say that Bruce Dickinson's books are like half price. So we went in, bought them, but they charged us the full price, and we never even fucking questioned it. We were like, it must have just been maybe like an hour slot or something. So I went back out, and then the guy that was in front of us went in and got his, and came out, and they charged him full price as well. But they were like proper questioning the kind of thing of being like, no, well, it says here, blah blah blah. So a rep comes out, they speak to him, and it's like, yeah, you're right, that could have been 10 quid. So come back in, they offered him a refund or another book. He took another book, and then the rep came out, basically announced it to the folks, and then every single person in the fucking queue just piled in to get a second copy.
What Bruce are we talking about here? Bruce
Dickinson,
Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen, Bruce Forsyth.
Fuck.
Yeah, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, lead singer. And I absolute fucking sound guy. The only thing was, like, so we were queuing from maybe like fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, and there was maybe like 3 or 4 of us to start with, and like 4 other people joined the back behind us. But then half an hour before it fucking was due to actually start, hundreds of people fucking showed up. So like, all the folks that were organizing were like, right, we need to get people through as quick as possible. He's got a flight booked or fucking train or some shit. So they were absolutely rushing through us to like people at the beginning who'd been queuing there the whole fucking day, and they were like, right, get in, get the book ready, sign quick as possible, maybe say hi, and then that's you. So we were all standing watching the people that were fucking literally had just shown up half an hour before it started, and they were getting to take pictures with him and everything. We were like, hang about. We've waited the whole fucking day to have that kind of opportunity, and you basically told us that we couldn't. And now that you've piled through us, they're getting the fight. I was like, that's a bit fucking shite. But, aye. Just the way it goes, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Still an awesome day, though. Fucking amazing.
Alex has a couple of bottles of Bruce's beer, Trooper 666.
Oh,
That
that's a good beer.
this book would go great in that collection.
Yeah, yeah. Add the book to the. Yeah.
The black and red Trooper.
I was so fucking like starstruck. I never thought I would do it. Like the whole time, I was like, "Yeah, this is gonna be awesome." And then when I was face to face with them, I was like, "Fucking hell! Like that, you're actually a fucking legend."
It's mad. Like shit like that. Like meeting the people that you've listened to like for such a long time is just so fucking odd. Like really, really strange.
Yeah, like I've been listening to them since I was like fucking 11-year-old or some shit, and like the lyrics and fucking all this kind of stuff. I'm like, holy shit, you're actually a fucking like a big fucking idol in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm meeting you face to face, shaking your fucking hand.
It's mad.
It's a
It
real
really
moment.
is. Really is. That's why I kind of liked listening to like a lot of smaller bands, because like they usually do like just meet, like they'll just stand around at the end of a fucking gig and they'll just like
Yeah.
say hi to everyone and stuff. It's just the time that I met Jesse from Amur, and I just fucking phoned you and he just spoke to you on the phone as if it was like nothing.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. It's just so crazy.
Cool as fuck, though. Like that's what makes memorable moments for fans. You know what I mean? When they're
Yeah.
talking about experiences and stuff like we are now, you can be like, "Ah, fucking, that happened."
Meeting like a day to remember and stuff.
It's like
Crazy.
Ross when he fucking bought Matt Heafy a drink
Wait, what?
after. Aye, did you not hear about that?
No.
He's standing in a bar. I think it was in Glasgow, and aye, it was after they'd seen Trivium, and they're fucking standing. The bar is absolutely fucking packed, standing waiting to get in to get a beer, and he feels like kind of like jostling behind him. Looks behind him. It's fucking Matt Heafy.
What the fuck?
Just standing. He's like, "Fucking Matt, you're awesome." And aye,
Wait, like,
thing.
was he were they headlining or were they like fucking?
I think they were warming up, maybe. So yeah, I
Shiny
bought him a
bricks.
beer. There was also a time where a bass player from one band went to the backstage bar that they had. They had like their own private bar, and I brought him and Chris fucking 2 beers.
It's like honestly, right? I don't think people understand how much that probably like how good that makes like bands feel, like support bands, when people actually recognize who they are. I don't think people
Yeah.
realize like that probably like, because I remember me and Sam went to see a rapper. There was a rapper that I went through a phase, like I still occasionally listen to him. He's called Dirty Dyke, and his songs are just fucking like phenomenally funny. Like he just he has no filter, he doesn't give a fuck. And we went and saw him, and he was literally, there was his merch booth, right? And he literally just walked out from like the back part and came and sat opposite his merch thing, and there was like people were just starting to come in and stuff, so they were all walking past where he was sat, and he was just sat there like on his phone, like not even like trying to hide the fact that he was there, but nobody knew it was him. And then Sam turned to me and she's like, is that him? Like, is that Dirty Dyke? Is that actually him sat right there? And I kept looking, I was like, I don't know. I really actually don't know. So I just went up to him and I was like, you're not fucking Dirty Dyke, are you? And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right, cool. Can I get a photo and stuff? And he was like, yeah, that's fine.
I'm sure that's happened somewhere else as well. Like that exact same play for play thing where there was somebody at the merch stand and no one else was paying attention to them. I think it might have been Ross that was telling us about it at a festival or something. And yeah, he met somebody that was really fucking famous, and nobody was paying attention to them, and they were just sitting there.
Like, it was just so surreal. And then Sam was like, we're gonna do a Jaeger bomb together, and he was like, all right. So she went and bought them both the Jaeger bomb, and they just done it. And like, it was just so surreal because there was this like kind of older woman just kind of like floating about the place. And Sam was telling me that at one point when she went to the toilet, this woman was in the bathroom too, and she like hugged her and stuff. Like the old woman hugged Sam, and she was like, "You have no idea how much that means to him to kind of be recognized and stuff."
Oh wow!
And it was his, I think it was like his best friend's mum or something, who like goes on tour with him, literally like fucking looks after him basically. And she literally said, "You have no idea how much that means to him to like be recognized and shit." And like, she just thanked her for it and like was so grateful. The funniest, I think the best part, right? You know where was it it wasn't in the audio, it was in the where was it? Where was the Dirty Dyke gig? Hang on, let me find out.
Archie's?
No, it was if I did Glasgow, this was the tour. Ah, fuck, you must log in to continue. Glasgow venue change. Where was it? Oh, it's a video, I can't really watch it. Classic Grand it was in, right? We walk in, there's a fucking caravan on the stage. Don't know how the fuck he got it in there, for one. But he was on the stage, halfway through his gig, pulls a joint out of his pocket and just sparks up on the stage. Starts smoking a joint on the stage. And then because he done that, about 15 folk in the like, there wasn't that many people there at all. I don't know if you've ever been to a gig at the Classic Grand, but there was not many people at all. Like, you'd be lucky if there's maybe 30 people, because I think he's more known down south because he's from London. He's from Cambridge or something. So like there was about 30 folk there. About 10 of them all just pull joints out and just start smoking them in the crowd. I was like, what the fuck? Where am I? Like I'm in a building and folk are just fucking. And then he passed it to this older woman that I was talking about that Sam like hugged and stuff, and then she just started smoking it on the stage. She's just stood there next to the caravan smoking it, and then someone in the crowd like kind of reached out, and she just fucking hands them it, and then they start smoking it. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That sounds like my kind of gig.
I was cooking Big Macs and I seen him in the queue. Nobody knew who he was, and I just shouted, "Let's go, champ!" and he lost it. Called me out and talked to me for like 45 minutes. Send me if you're still on his Instagram, fucking send me a screenshot of it. I want to see.
Remember the Swellers?
Fucking that was just the best. Like that was really the best fucking gig of my life. I'll never ever forget.
The very first time we heard of them was when we went to fucking Def Havana.
Yeah. And then we went and saw them headlining their fucking farewell tour. Was
that not how you fucking met Johnny?
Yeah.
He was at his merch stand and you were like, you're the drummer from the warm-up band?
Yeah, from the Swellers. And he was like, yeah, I am. So I got the photo, and then I basically took what looked like exactly the same photo, like, I don't know, 5-6 years later. Oh wait, Alex has sent me the photo.
We went on their last tour, wasn't it? It was the...
That's fucking awesome. The People's Champ, # Let's Go Champ. God, that's actually kind of fucking cool. The fact that he's like wearing all of his own shit that says like is the t-shirt says # Let's Go Champ and his hat says Let's Go Champ, and nobody recognized him. That's fucking awesome. And you could have just been shouting out what he had on his hat. That's fucking awesome. That really is. Yeah, that Swellers gig, man. Oh, I'll never forget.
That was their farewell tour, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The last one that we went to.
Yeah.
And fucking at the end of it, we were talking to them, and I was saying how much I wanted to get a t-shirt to kind of fucking remember the time, and I couldn't afford it, and they just went and got me in.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like, what size are you?
They're just like that gig was just fucking the fact that we were just within touching distance of them.
Yeah. And
man, I'll never forget when they played The Best I Ever Had, and I just like I was like, lift me up. You were like, what? And I was like, lift me up. And I somehow made it from the front where we were, right in front of the stage, all the way to the back, all the way back to the front again, and then halfway back, and then I got put down. I was like, what?
Yeah.
How the fuck have I just like
Like, that
went the
place
entire
was just
room?
fucking insane. Like the
Loved
energy and shit from everyone was fucking amazing. And like they couldn't have picked a better venue to play it. Like just how kind of like close proximity you are
Intimate.
with
It
everyone.
was it was an intimate
Yeah.
gig. I loved it. He's the guy that trained Logan Paul for his fight. Fuck. I've actually, to be honest, I've never heard his name, but that's so fucking cool though. Like, just it must have been amazing working at, like, because for some reason all the bands seemed to just kind of stop at Johnson Bridge services to get fucking,
It's so handy. Like
like,
it's
because it's like halfway between like where they
Yeah.
would be going from a gig down south to like fucking up north, like
It was the
in
same with
Glasgow or whatever.
the Larry Park. Quite often we'd have like the fucking Ferrari race teams and stuff pulling in with
Imagine
their
that.
big fucking fancy trucks and shit with their cars and stuff in. Fucking brilliant. There was some other famous people that came in, but I don't think I was there at the time. They're more for like breakfast and shit.
That'd be class
But
on
yeah,
a job where you just like
fucking-
meet.
Crichton.
Huh?
Was it Johnson Bridge Services mind?
Oh shit, yeah. and we
Robert
fucking
Llewellyn.
yeah, and we like drove beside him. He was in his
Yeah.
BMW i8. He was
Yeah.
doing the fucking video. I actually watched that video to see if there was any clips of him being at like. I really wish we just approached him. I really
Yeah,
wish
we
we just
really
walked
should have.
up to him and been like, "Holy shit, you are fucking."
I think the problem
Crichton."
was we were like,
Is it him?
is it really? Is it him? Is it? Because like yeah, there was at times where he turned and it was like that's not him, and then again you'd be like, no, it is him.
Roman Atwood. I recognize that name.
Has anyone
Oh,
else had
yeah.
any famous encounters?
Well, Alex has just said he's also met Amir Khan, Roman Atwood,
Oh shit!
Faust. How the fuck do you even say that? Fousey Tube.
Fisty. Holy shit!
Ashley met the Impractical Jokers and the AC/DC drummer.
Fucking hell, you've got quite a catalogue of famous people.
AC/DC drummer. That's mad. The people that I've met have all just been fucking gigs. I've never really like bumped into a famous person, to be honest.
I have.
Really?
Like, quite literally bumped into them as well.
Who?
It was when we were at Comic Con. And fucking that dude that plays Hamish's dad in fucking Braveheart.
Eh?
What's his name? Hamish-
James
Hamish's
Cosmo.
dad. Braveheart.
James Cosmo.
Yeah, him.
Eh?
You fucking were motoring on somewhere to get something. I can't remember what it was. It was at the top of the fucking hall, and we were like right at the entrance. So yeah, like I was like, I must have had things in my hands and shit. Like I was like trying to keep pace, but you were like off skate to try and secure whatever it was we were going for. And
Sounds like me.
or was it? I might have been. Something was happening. It completely distracted me because I wasn't paying attention where it was going. Next thing, I bump into somebody, like proper full pelt, just walk straight into them, like as they done with me. Must have been doing the same and not paying attention. And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry." And I look up and I'm like, "Oh shit, like you're Hamish's dad." And I was like, "I'm sorry," and then just fucking walked off.
Fuck.
I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
Well, the people you can bump into.
I've never done anything like that, or like just like been walking in the street and been like, oh, there's so and so. Like I've never had that.
Actually, there was the guy from fucking Monica the Glen when we were at, was it Aviemore? You were only a like fucking kid, like maybe 5 or 6, and we were sitting fucking having ice cream at the bench outside the visitor center, and you were fucking dead eye staring this guy out. Like a shit, you know, like proper, just wouldn't look away from him on this other table behind
What?
us. And like the whole time he was there, he came and sat down with his family, and like you just completely stared through the
What?
thing. And then afterwards, Mum, when we were leaving, Mum went to apologize for you staring at him constantly, and then she realized it was the guy from Monica the Glen.
What the fuck? From the guy from what?
Monica the Glen or something. Monarch of the Glen.
Monarch of the Glen. Well, like the main character.
Maybe.
Oh fuck, I don't know. Oh, that's mad. Do you recognize them from this list? That's mad.
It might have been one of the older guys, maybe.
Did she like get a photo with it? Well, fuck, probably not. Back then, cameras probably weren't even a fucking
No,
thing.
no, she didn't. No, she didn't even get an autograph. Like she was, she was so mortified.
Out of
at
all the
fact
people
that
I could have been fucking staring at.
Like that was exactly what was going through her head. She was like,
Oh, I didn't even
But
know that. I literally didn't
was-
even know that.
he was completely sound as fuck about it though. He was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. That's just what kids do."
Was it Archie? Alistair Mackenzie?
You'll have to ask Mum about it. She'll know exactly who it was.
He's a Scottish actor from Perth. Oh well, I'll ask her. I'll ask her right now actually, because I'm fucking curious.
Yeah, that was quite an eventful take on what happened on the holidays.
Fraser just told me about me being young. Was it Aviemore you said?
I think it was Aviemore, yeah. And then there was the Thunder in the Glen as well, with all the Harleys and stuff. It was cool as fuck. Didn't even plan for that either on the holiday. It just happened when we were there. Happy little coincidence.
I'm gonna ask her. I was like, Fraser just told me about me being young at Aviemore staring at someone from Monarch of the Glen non-stop. Can you remember that? That's fucking awesome. She probably won't reply. I think she's working today, but that's interesting. I didn't even know anything about that. Wow. So technically I have, like, just coincidentally bumped into someone famous. Jesus, that's fucking strange. Like, imagine out of all the people that I could have been staring at, it's just,
Happened to be somebody famous.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like-
weird.
Plus, as well, I mean, like, how many famous people have you just walked past that you haven't actually realized are famous in their field?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, there's probably quite a lot,
That is true.
especially nowadays when it comes to like streaming and stuff, because people can have like fucking a
Big
million
following.
followers.
Yeah, and you just don't really realize.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. This has been fucking. This has probably been one of the most fucking interesting episodes. We will continue next week when I have developments on who it actually was I was staring at, because I'm curious.
Yeah, well, maybe even try having guests on next week.
Yeah. So basically, just to recap for everyone that's still here, we instead of streaming through Discord now, we've switched to OBS Ninja, so we can actually get guests on much easier. So probably starting next week, if anyone actually wants to come on the show, we'll be happy to have people on. I'll just need to work on setting up a new scene so that we have a little space, like maybe where the chat is right now, and then I can move the chat over, and we can just start getting people on, because that'd be super fun too. because this has actually went pretty smooth, apart from the very odd occasion with you, like your camera going a little bit pixelated and stuff, but that'll just be due to internet. Yeah, Alex, fucking anytime from like going forward, like since I've sussed this out, because this is the first test that we've actually done on OBS Ninja. So I thought it was going to be a train wreck, but it actually went pretty smooth. So pretty much any week, you're welcome to come on. We're probably going to limit to like one guest. That would probably be like the smartest thing to do, because I feel like having 4 people on the screen at once, everyone talking at the same time, is going to be kind of tough. So yeah,
there'll be no kind of like time limit either to you know, so like we could have, if one guest wanted to come on maybe like for like 10 minutes or something, we could have other guests on after.
Yeah, it doesn't take too much to set it up and shit. So
turn into a fucking talk show.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it could work. It could work.
Yeah.
It'll take a little bit of, you know, tinkering and trying to get set up and stuff, but it'll work.
Hell yeah.
So, guys, with that, this has been episode number 6 of Two Bro Podcast. Thank you everyone for tuning in and hanging out and coming back, and you know, every week it's great to see the same faces. So next week I guess we'll have our first guest.
Yeah,
we'll have our first guest on the show.
Woo! You should have like a cheer button. Yeah,
or maybe
on your sound effects.
I should actually. I've still only got the one sound effect loaded on, and that's our nice. Not that it's our fucking intro outro sound. I've got 2 different profile sets, so that obviously when I'm on my main, I've got all the the really stupid shit, and then on this one, just in case I accidentally hit the wrong one. But I could probably add stuff like that, like little.
Was there not? Did I not record one?
I did, but I cleared it. It was just like a testing. Yeah. So with that,
I don't know. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I say, I cleared it because it was just like a thing to show you what the GoXLR could do. Right. With that, we're gonna sign off, and yes, I will. I'll jump on Discord when I finish up and play some games. I think I've already planned to play a little bit of Valheim tonight. You could probably come along and play if you wanted, Alex. It's up to you. But anyway, we're gonna sign off for this week's episode, and before you know it, it'll be episode number 7. Episode number 7, 6 p.m. next week, and we will also have our first guest on. So
how many episodes did we have previous?
3.
Like from when we were doing Podomatic?
3.
So we only ever done 3 episodes?
We only ever done 3 episodes.
Holy shit.
Well, the first episode I'm pretty sure was from like 1 year, and then the following 2 episodes were from the following year.
Oh no, I'm on a bit like. I suppose that'd be 2-player podcast, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, it was like yeah. So there was 1 episode from like 1 year, and then next year we done 1 episode 1 weekend, and then we done a second episode the following weekend, and then we just never done it again. So this has actually been the longest.
Yeah.
Let's have a round of applause for that. Right. So
awesome.
with that, guys, we're gonna sign off.
Yeah.
So hope you all have a
fucking awesome.
It has. Hopefully you all have a wonderful week, and we hope to see everyone again.
We look forward to seeing you next weekend.
Next week.
And we'll do it all again.
Exactly. So, with that, guys, bye.
Bye.
Two Bro Podcast.